Hello my friends and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In our last video, we finally made our way to Scylla and we actually almost finished it in one day, which is kind of surprising, but we didn't because at the end of the video, we finally met the Hermit for the Empty Man quest, which is Vicar Max's companion quest. So our latest update was that we needed to partake in the meditative aid, the drugs that are going to make us high and potentially kill us, to join Max on his vision quest. So we need to enter the Hermit's meditation chamber and partake in the meditative aid the Hermit has provided in order to experience a vision quest with Vicar Max. But before we do so, let's level up before I forget, and it's on my screen like forever. So we are going to finish hack. So now we are at expert hack. So automechanical detection range is down 30%. I mean, like, I don't see much need for these other two. I just want to get it as maxed out as possible so that I can unlock everything. That's really all I want. So let's see. Let's start with persuade for dialogue and apply all of that. And how about perks? Oh, my perks. Let me ponder for several minutes and I'll be right back. Well, I'm not really sure what to go with because I'm not really feeling any of them. So I'm going to go back to some basic skill perks and go with Strider, which says years of Adrena time use have left a permanent pep in your step. So 25% walking speed, even though I do tend to sprint everywhere. It's fine. I'll get the sprinting one next time if I can't find anything else that suddenly seems super exciting. So anyway, let's meditation chamber. That must be this room here. That I think. Ooh, I don't know. I just like, I like the music that's going on in the Hermit's little area here. And I like that the decor looks like a person lives here, not a robot, because it's not all metal. Like there's leather and cloth and plants. And let's see what else there is first. Any notes? What is that? As I walk over everything. And does she have anything else to say before I start this?
Still meandering about? Last-minute questions, perhaps?
Oh, perhaps I do, yes. I need to know more about the process before we do this.
There's not much to tell. The process forces us to face our fears, those things which keep us from the truth, but only if we're prepared to see them.
And how do we know we can trust you? You could be poisoning us.
You came to me. I did not seek you out. Besides, cleaning up bodies is so time-consuming. And there's my bad back to consider.
Why does it feel like she has experience in cleaning up bodies? Nyoka, stop drinking. I can hear it. Okay, let's breathe in deeply.
Poor Maximillian. Maximillian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have...
Oh no.
What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
My face? What's wrong with your face? Where'd you get that second mouth? I want a second mouth.
Oh, your mother's right, Max. We should listen to her. If she's an hallucination, why am I seeing her too? Yeah, we're going with that one.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we?
I don't know.
When I get out of here, I'm going to show that Hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximillian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
What in the void do you expect him to find inside himself? It's just blood and squishy bits and... Oh no. If I vomit on you, I want you to know, I ain't sorry.
Nyoka. Oh, you're great. Okay, Vision Mom, how about giving us answers instead of hollow platitudes? Don't listen to this crap, Max. You were right. This is all just a sick joke. We came all this way. We ought to at least hear out. Now, I'm going to go with the sarcastic second option.
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I could tell you all manner of stories. If I weren't... I'm sticking to alcohol from now on.
Please, this is gross. Your mom's right, Max. Your story blinded you to the truth and landed you in prison. What did he do to get in prison? That's what I want to know. How about we cut to the chase here, lady? Figment. Shut the crap down, Max. You don't need this. Oh, shut this crap down. Seeing the truth is easier said than done. Can you spell it out in small, simple words? No innuendos, no allegories, metaphors. I'm slow that way sometimes.
If you insist, you must give up your fantasy of control and embrace the chaos of life. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants, more assuredly than even the fictional architects plan to slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximillian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right.
Whoa.
Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
If he does, he shouldn't. He's a better man than he gives himself credit for. Yeah, Max, why do you do that? Let them talk. Let's let them talk.
I don't feel right about this anymore. I need to get out of here. You asked for this. Why are you fighting it? The same reason you always do. Fear of the unknown. Not having control. Is this the answer? Because it sure sounded like an answer that I don't understand. Who are you again? And why do you look like me?
Oh no. Ooh, no. One uptight holier-than-thou preacher man is enough of a hassle. Now we got two. Time to go, Captain, before it gets worse.
But I don't want to go just yet. He's here. He's just here looking for the truth. It's time to end this conversation. Smack him beside the head, Max. No, let's go with the first one, because I want to see how this all plays out.
He's not looking for the truth. He's looking for a new way to organize reality in his head. A new story of the happy you, the contented you. Me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision, to have your life completely controlled, the illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question: who are you? Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
Max, you're real. So you're going to convince Max he's not real? That should be interesting. This should be interesting. The Hermit may have been right. Listening to you talk seems to be driving me insane. Yeah, please don't do that. I'm invested in being me. Let's go with the first one.
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
You're doing great, Max. Do you think the Hermit would mind if I throw up some in the corner? I'm confused and nauseous, but mostly nauseous. The Hermit was right. This is driving me mad. I'm so confused. Is Max better? I guess that's all that's important. I feel like this whole conversation is, again, too many metaphors and, innuendos and other things like that I'm forgetting anyway. So I'm going to go with the first one.
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
What happened? Thankfully, all that talking and arguing ruined my high. No, we'll go with the first one.
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing.
Okay.
Everything is perfect.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but sure, you're experiencing instead of interpreting. That's an improvement, right? The whole thing, you have no control. And I'm like, you do have some control, except that you're in a video game and you're not real, but outside of that. So I'm glad you found the answers you were looking for, Max, so you weren't as prepared as you thought. You've obviously gone insane. Really? Have you looked around the colony lately? Yeah, let's go with that one.
No. Not perfect in that sense.
Oh.
But it is still perfect. It's all there to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality, clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
I feel you now, Max. I understand. So there may be something to that. You seem happy or at least not angry. Yeah.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Oh, okay. We checked on Max's mental state. Are we done with this quest now by chance? We are. Vicar Max gained the Tuned In perk. See Vicar Max's details tab to something. Anything else? Is that it? Okay, so let's go to Vicar Max's tab. Tuned In increases the duration of effects when taking drugs. Well, I don't take any drugs, so it's kind of useless. But let's see if I can find the quest text. Okay, so the update just says, thanks to your help, Max was able to reach a state of enlightenment through the Hermit's vision quest. Let's see, was there any other additional updates? Help Max fulfill his vision quest. Check on Max's mental state. Well, I'll talk to him again. I can hear you. I can hear you drinking. Yes, after all of that, well, she did say she preferred alcohol. Let's talk to the Hermit again.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
I'd ask what you were both talking about, but I'm afraid you'd answer. So the one I can't get is existence is simpler with your eyes closed. It takes courage to open them. Oh, how metaphorical and deep. Let's go with the second one since it's all I've got.
How right you are. Words are overrated.
Oh, okay, bye. I'm tired of talking. We should leave. Well, I want to talk to Max back on the ship, and we don't have anything else to do except for... Oh, I can't fast travel from in here. Except for Felix's quest that he has here. So we have to go back to the Unreliable anyway to get him. So let's head back there and talk to Max, grab Felix, and then go to the... I think it's the other side of... Well, they're hostels. I thought I killed everybody. Are you guys respawning? What's going on? Oh, I didn't finish looting.
I'll keep quiet.
We can handle this.
Nice hit!
Nice work!
That's the last of them.
Is it? Are we sure? I guess we're not done exploring Scylla as much as I thought we were. Pretty close to it, though, I would think. Oh, no. Oh, an outlaw. Well, I should feel bad about the outlaws getting 8, but they're outlaws. They're probably not like my kind of outlaws. They're the bad kind. I do wonder. So we're gonna save. Because I'm gonna have to reload. I do wonder how far I can go.
Careful, you're hurt!
I
Get
can't.
up! Captain, get up!
Max is so concerned about me. Oh. Well, I didn't get very far. Not as far as hoping. Maybe if I changed my sprint speed, I could do a little bit more. But who's over here that requires a killing? Is it the robot?
And we're stalking. And we're stalking.
Nyoka!
We make quite a team, my friend.
I feel like Nyoka might be my favorite because she is hilarious. And we're stalking, and we're stalking. Oh, anyway, all the silliness aside, let's go back to the Unreliable and talk to Max. I've acquired a toss ball.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad. Or hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which would suck us into space one chunk at a time. Bad and hilarious.
Ugh. Just imagining that makes me sick.
That's why we don't miss.
Hi.
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Why do you say that? I mean to get my due at the end of this? I mean, that is kind of the plan, but no, I didn't negotiate. I should have done that.
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
Well, Phineas is trying to do good for the colony. I want to help. I don't know. I've just been going along with him for now, kind of. He's paying. That's enough for me. Phineas rescued me from the hope. The least I can do is help him see it through. Yeah, kind of the last one.
That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
Halcyon goes down, we all do. I'll do what I can to fix it because it's the right thing to do. I hadn't thought about it that way. Maybe you're right. I've got no connections here, but if I play my cards right, I can come out on top. I kind of want to go with the first one. We'll see what happens.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option.
Oh?
The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Yeah, we're not the ones at the top. So I don't see how that would apply to us. Might as well aim high. The board's corrupt. I'm not going to become some corporate lackey. I mean, like, under the right conditions, I think we could all become corporate lackeys. Let's be clear on that. I don't know which one to go with. Might as well aim high? What is that? Where's that going to take me?
Exactly. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, so I probably don't need to tell you this, but look out for yourself. No one else out here will.
Thanks. Oh, Ellie, I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this.
Okay.
Anything else?
Do you have anything else? Like...
I'm a surgeon by... not my...
I guess that's it.
No complaints.
Anything from you, Parvati?
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
Okay. How about you, Nyoka?
Hey, Cap.
Hi. Let's talk about this Gorgon job. Oh, we're not ready to go there yet. You getting along with the crew?
Well, Sam's been doing my dishes for me, so that's something. It seems genuinely happy to do that.
Right?
Can an auto mechanical be happy? Opal told me they could once. She believed auto mechanicals feel just like we do. She would always... Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
It's okay. Don't be upset. I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready. Yeah.
I will.
Oh, maybe after her companion quest. Oh, Ellie. Ellie. Let's see if the Vicar is over here. Oh, look, twinkle lights. There they went. String of decorative lights. These lights make the difference between a janitorial closet and a home. They do. That they do. Bag of moldy sweetheart cakes. Rock hard and slightly discolored, those moldy Rizzo sweetheart cakes are decades beyond their no more refunds after this date. What is this? Faded air freshener. And I feel like I've seen these before. Hi, Vicar. How we doing?
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
So much. So, during the experience at the Hermits, you seemed somewhat at odds with your mother.
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
Oh. Okay. That's it? That's all I get? What is this here? Incense vessel, madness in a box, courtesy of the Hermit. Unlocks the perk tuned in for Vicar Max. Okay. And, there was a toss ball that we acquired. From the Rizzo Rangers versus Rocky Mountain Soldiers still has bloodstains. Oh, that's right. People die in toss ball. Anyone seen Sam? There's Sam.
Battery levels are fully charged.
Oh. And Felix.
What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you about this Harlow guy.
Yeah, sure thing. Ask away.
Well, you said Harlow was your mentor?
Yeah. I was just a lonely orphan kid getting my knuckles dirty. Clyde? I want to say he saw some potential in me. Like as not, he just took pity on me. So he took me in. Gave me a place to live. Gave me something to believe in.
Harlow must have made some enemies the way he talked about revolutions. We haven't done that yet. Let's ask it anyway.
Clyde wasn't an idiot. He kept his head down, worked hard. Did as he was told. You're not gonna catch him standing on a soapbox decrying the tyranny of the board. But when the Mardettes had their backs turned, oh yeah, he carried on about starting a revolution. Said he was gonna do something big.
So he's sneaky and smart about it, I guess.
Yeah, boss?
Although starting a revolution against the board, I don't know how smart that is. Oh, I had other questions, but it's fine. We can ask you later. Okay, well, let's see. Do I have anything else new in my room before we head back to Scylla? No. I don't think any of that is new. I think that's all the same. Let me empty my bags a smidgen. All right, so let's head to the terminal here. Well, not the terminal, the, navigation terminal. So I guess it is a terminal. And we're on Scylla, but we need to go to Harlow's base on Scylla. And let's head out of here. I want to bring Nyoka with me, but...
Remember that you are not insured.
Well, that's not good. That's really not good. But I don't know if it would do anything for me if I was. Okay, so let's bring Felix and... Let's bring Nyoka too, because Sam's not going to make comments necessarily, right? Although maybe Ellie would have been better, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, this is... Looks like, oh, it's just the second floor. Okay, perfect. That's what I assumed it would have been. But it's also inside the bubble. Oh, there's a...
Clyde's got himself a cozy little outfit, huh?
I'm jealous. Tried to build myself a spot like that once. Didn't work out.
As I was trying to say, there's a vending machine, but I'll do it on my way out, maybe. Oh, look, that's Voelker. That's not... Who is it we're reading? Clyde Harlow. This is not Clyde Harlow. Who's this?
Hey, you. Looking for something?
Well, you know, stuff.
Where do you think you're going?
Felix Millstone's with me. Clyde Harlow's expecting us?
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you, then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
Thanks.
Got my sights on you.
Yeah, everybody does. Wasn't there somebody else standing over here? Or is it just construction mechanicals? Okay. I got a bad feeling about this, Felix. Outlaw.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Is he the guy who was robbing the ships that were crashing the ships and then robbing and killing them? Did all his friends get ate? Because, gotta say, Felix, that's not really how you kind of described him.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Yeah. And ships and other things. Okay, the door looks like it's here.
If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Okay, congratulations. I'm happy for you. Your terminal doesn't work, sir. Doesn't look like I can steal stuff, but I don't think I should steal stuff. They'll probably attack me, and I don't want to deal with that right now. I don't need 82 bits. It'll be fine. I feel like my gun will be fine for a while. Like a long while.
If the board comes after us, we'll be ready. That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one of these?
I don't know. Like, if you're anti-board, you would think you wouldn't want to. Can I take... They're not red. So I should be able to take these.
You here to join the crew?
No. I kind of have my own crew. I don't think I need someone else's crew. Harlow's crew terminal. There we go. Welcome to the high ground, soldier. So logs, acquisition logs, independent freighter Cat's Meow, haul contraband, pharmaceutical summary, brought down salvage cargo, ransomed crew, independent freighter getaway sticks, haul subversive literature, summary, brought down salvage cargo, crew joined up. Freighter Werewolf, haul engine parts. Oh, that's the name of the ship, dummy. Brought down salvage cargo, crew jettisoned an escape pod. As usual, we are able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they masked their heat signatures. Our patron pulled through again with that tracking data. Don't know how they get their hands on it, but we're in no position to refuse charity. So memo, crew, I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up until I get answers. Stay skeptical. You're working for the board, dude. Like you're working for the board. So pirate code, rule number 1, Harlow's the boss. Rule number 2, fuck the board. Rule number 3, why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you. Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down the sense of security like it's purple-berry flavored opium. Fuck rules and fuck terminals. It's not a revolution. If we're using the weapons that they raised against us time and time again. From the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins and error, document pirates code has exceeded character limit. Oh, that's great. Hello, Outlaw.
Hey, Felix. Harlow said you'd be here.
Nothing else to say? That's fine.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts in weeks. We're standing around kicking rocks.
It's because you guys work for the board. Like, that's my feeling.
Got my sights on you.
Okay. All right, so that's Harlow and Marlowe, his trained Raptidon doggo. Okay, I guess that's it. So let's save and then go talk to this gentleman. So what did we have to do anyway? What was the point of this? Friendships do. Clyde Harlow, an old friend of Felix from his early days on Groundbreaker, wants to meet him in person. Harlow told Felix he wants him to be a part of a revolutionary project. So meet him in person on Scylla. Okay.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the Groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
Yeah, this is awkward. I'll just let you two work it out. No, it's fine. I'll do my own introductions. Heather, Harlow, Heather. No, I'm not Heather. I'm Alex. But yeah, this is awkward.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Tell me why we're here. How long is this going to take? We do have places to be. Felix had plenty to say about you. I mean, kind of. He didn't have that much. But yeah, tell me why we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
See?
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
What? How? You want to put him through a test? Then allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me, yeah. You expect me to just hand over my crew? Go fuck yourself. And good luck, he's the least reliable crew. He's the least reliable crew on a ship literally called the Unreliable. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it sounds like you don't... So this guy, it sounds like he wants Felix to be loyal to him, and Felix is like, hey, I like what you're saying, but Harlow doesn't believe him enough, so he wants to test him. That's what I'm getting.
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
Who is this Trask? What did this Trask do to deserve death? Can't control your own people, Harlow? I mean, that kind of says something. Let's pretend I take care of your problem. What happens after that? I have all these questions. I want to ask all.
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail.
Oh.
I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosana. Lives on the Groundbreaker, last I checked. Rosana knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Huh. I feel like the name Trask sounds familiar. But yeah, what do you think about all this, Felix?
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
Okay.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
All right, we'll take care of it. But yeah, there is more than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
And how well do you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
There's something I'd like to ask you.
Let's hear it.
You said you were working on something big.
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
Yeah. Sounds like you've got some plan to overthrow the board, so you're a band of outlaws living at the edge of an asteroid. Some revolution, yeah. And what makes you think you're free? You have somebody who's bossing you around.
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
Or the board just shoots out your, bubble and you all die. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the second one, because that's what it sounds like more than anything else.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now I'll go with you've got some plan to overthrow the board?
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Something on your mind?
And I guess that's it?
Let's see.
Felix tells me you disappeared one day, yeah.
I was working on this plan for years, saving every bit I could, drawing plans, biding my time. I never intended to spend my life laboring on the Groundbreaker. When the opportunity presented itself, I did what I had to do. I left.
You might have said something.
Yeah.
I had some ugly business in Scylla. If I told you, I would have implicated you.
You could have taken him with you, though. Like you were his father figure, basically. And you just up and left one day. I don't like this guy. I just get bad vibes out of him. Vibes out of a video game. Anyway, you want to elaborate on that?
Hephaestus controlled mining operations all over Scylla.
Yeah.
Most of these operations failed. The company pulled out and abandoned their facilities. Mostly abandoned, anyway. This one was running on a skeleton crew. My associates and I seized control in a matter of minutes.
So you killed them all?
Something...
I think that's it. Okay. Well, my update is that I need to find Trask. Harlow told you that if Felix wants a place on his crew, which I feel like, stay with me, Felix. I'm I'm way better. He must prove himself by killing a traitor named Rufus Trask. He wants you to find Trask, kill him, and take his ring. Rufus Trask has gone into hiding. Harlow suggests questioning his wife, Rosana. She can be found on the Groundbreaker. Well, oddly enough, I need to go back to the Groundbreaker anyway to turn in another quest. So can I fast travel to my ship? I can. So let's go back to the Groundbreaker and turn in... What is it? Solution Vital I need to turn in. And then I can do Friendships Due as well. And then we could also do Nyoka's quest before. I'm trying to wrap up as much as I can before going to Byzantium. So let's... Because I've been to... That's a DLC, Eridanos. And Tartarus... I don't know. Typhon, haven't been there. An uninhabited icy planetoid at the edge of the Halcyon system. Typhon has nothing to offer the Halcyon colony. And then Olympus. I mean, one of these, I know it's not Eridanos, but one of these two might be the other DLC, but let's just focus on the Groundbreaker right now.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Yep. Okay, let's... Oh, we should bring Sam with us this time. Yeah, let's bring Sam. I also had a note to go back and check in with the board guy, too. I don't know if I'm gonna say anything or betray Phineas, at least not on this playthrough. But, we can see how it goes. All right, where is Rosana? Don't know where she's at. Let's turn in Solution Vital first. And mark that one off of my to-do list. I probably could just fast travel to the promenade, but I feel like I'd spend just as long looking for the right layer as it would be to just run there. So that's why we're just gonna run there.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
I feel like the stevedore has changed. Hello, Moonman. Hello. Medical bay is in here. Here we go. So, Dr. Dorsett.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return.
Yes.
I can't thank you enough.
You're welcome. Oh, they are here. Oh, nice. So Solution Vital's completed. So let me see, where's that one at? Here we go. So you saved Iriana and got Wanda Dorsett her shipment. Okay, and then my Groundbreaker reputation went up. Let's see. I'm 100% positive. I am revering. Best employee ever. Deserves a big bonus and a promotion. I sure do. I'm the greatest employee ever. Okay, so let's try to find... We're looking for... What's her name? Trask's wife.
Didn't the board rep's office used to be in the docking bays?
Yeah, about 10 years back. That was before Bedford negotiated for a bigger office on the promenade.
Must be good at his job.
Better than the last. Between you and me, though, he works twice as hard for himself as he does for the board.
Prerogative of management. Still, there's a lot more corporate ships in the bay these days.
Yes, I need to remember to go and check in with that guy.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and...
Oh yes, I've heard this one before. So Rosana.
You mind? Trying to have a moment here.
I really like your model. You're very pretty. I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here. Are you Rosana Trask? Let's start there.
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I need to find a Rufus Trask, start talking. No, let's go with the first one. It's much more polite.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Show her Harlow's emblems. If you know where Trask is, you want to tell me. I'm on the level. Yeah, I'm on the level. You can ask Junlei about me.
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
Yeah, I'm not one of Harlow's thugs. You can trust me. Now, let's just be honest. I repaired the Groundbreaker's radiators for her.
Yeah, the promenade doesn't feel like I'm walking the surface of Tartarus. So that was you, huh?
Yep.
Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
I've got more questions, though.
Please, just make it quick.
Well, so you and Trask split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago.
Oh.
And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Your marriage contract has an expiration date on it? That's just kind of messed up. How much do you know about Harlow?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sounds familiar, Felix.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow, never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
But I have more questions. Yeah, so Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
Sorry. He didn't tell you anything about Harlow?
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know, and I will leave you be.
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
That's fine. All right, Felix, what are your thoughts right now?
We still going after Trask, boss?
Yeah, but, something about this feels strange. Are you sure you trust this guy?
I know. Clyde comes off rougher than Mantisaur hide. He's a good guy, though.
Is he?
Just gotta get to know him.
I feel like you're being too forgiving of the guy who abandoned you without a word. Yeah, I feel like he wants you to do his dirty work and then take the fall. He's a massive fucking gas bag. I had to keep myself from shooting him in the face. No, I'm gonna go with the first one because that's gonna make Felix flip on the guy.
Yeah, I'm still not over that. You'd think a grown man would know how to let go of his past. But I guess I'm just not there yet.
Lots of us have issues. It's cool. You were a kid and he was like an older brother. That's not something you just get over.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Walking out on a kid when you're pretty much the only friend he's got? That's pretty damn low.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go have a word with Trask. Get to the bottom of all this.
Yeah. Something else I wanted to talk about?
Yeah, boss?
Let's see. Okay, that's it. Come on, Sam. Come along with Felix. Let's go find the board guy and check in with him real quick. Oh, I'm sure Felix is going to have some smarmy things to say, too.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Spacer's Choice is enjoying an unexpected windfall. Sources credit an increase in Saltuna production for this quarter's earning projections. Great job, as always, to our hard-working cannery technicians.
Nice.
This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Your only source of news. I have problems with that. Anyway.
How do you do?
How do you do?
How might I assist you?
Let's see. I know where to find Phineas Wells. Let's ask about something else. I guess that's it. I don't want to do the turn in of Phineas Wells this time around. Wasn't stealing. Okay, let's head back to the Groundbreaker, and then we'll head to... Maybe head to the Emerald Vale and see if we can find Trask. The name sounds so familiar. I must have met him. Right?
You got your punch right here.
then maybe if we're lucky, we'll have time to find Trask, talk to him today, and then in the next video we can go and do, well, let's be honest, we're probably gonna have to do like 8 more things to wrap up Felix's quest. And then maybe we can do Nyoka's quest. And then maybe go to Byzantium. But I feel like that's asking a lot out of me. Where's Ellie? You guys keep recommending I talk to Ellie.
You ain't making a lick of sense, Max. Of course I got a self. I'm me, Felix Millstone.
No, that is just a story you've been building for yourself from a very young age.
Oh dear.
There, see? You just said yourself. Yourself. Guess I got a self after all. Checkmate, preacher.
Semantics and nothing more. The construction of our language assumes the existence of a self.
Whoa, slow down. What's this about construction work?
Our language has all manner of paradoxes contained within it. Tell me, what happens to your lap when you stand up?
What are you talking about? Max, you've been acting real funny ever since you and that Hermit sniffed all them drugs. Maybe you ought to ask Ellie to take a look at your head.
I mean, he's like Max the hippie now, instead of Max the vicar. Where is Ellie? Why am I always not able to find there she is.
Captain, I've been thinking.
Yes?
Something about this Harlow guy isn't on the up and up.
Right? You say that about everybody, but yes, I agree.
Glad it's not just me.
Yep.
The way Harlow is leaning on his revolutionary bona fides, not to mention his knowing Felix back in the day, something about it feels off.
Mm-hmm. This matters to Felix, so we're doing it. Ellie, you're describing convictions and friendships. Don't worry, Ellie, I plan on keeping my eyes open. Let's go with that one.
Good. That makes 2 of us.
Anything else?
Something on your mind?
You want to share with the class? No, I guess that's it. All right, well, let's head to the Emerald Vale. Now that I've spent time chit-chatting. I'm guessing the OSI pyramid went into Vicar's room. And Emerald Edgewater? Emerald Edgewater? That's kind of a place, right?
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okay, let's not bring Sam. Let's bring Ellie. Oh, I fast traveled right here. That's convenient. Let's see now, where is Trask? All the way out there. Well, let's actually go inside Edgewater and see how things look. Oh, Edgewater. I feel like it's been a year since I've been here. Although Parvati would probably like to come back and say hi to her friends. Sort of friends? I don't know. She's not really friends with people. Sort of still looks the same. Huh. Deserters are here. Okay. Let's check in with the new boss lady. See how she's setting up. Well, hello, Adelaide.
Time changes all things. Even Reed's stranglehold over Edgewater must inevitably yield to the attrition of time.
Now that Reed's gone, what do you plan to do?
Start anew. Edgewater will become the town it was meant to be. A place where we live in harmony with the world. Where none of us writhe under the whips of corporate masters. A place where all are welcome. Except for Reed's supporters, of course.
I was wondering about your garden.
The garden will bloom anew. I have plans to transform the old cannery into a nursery, with crops enough to feed a town.
I feel like some of these are I feel like some of these are repeats, but it's fine. So you're still using corpses in your fertilizer.
But of course. And now we have a whole cemetery to ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you concerned about the plague?
Saltuna was making the town sick. From now on, if anybody's hungry, they may feast from the bounty of the soil.
Okay. All right. I guess that's it. Well, I'm going to head back down, and I think this is where I'm going to pause for today. So in our next video, which is going to be on Tuesday, I will continue to work on Felix's quest. We'll see where it takes us after this one, because I feel like it's going to take us a while to get through it, because that's how these companion quests have been so far, which is great. I don't see any plants growing in here at all. Kind of disappointed. But after Felix's quest, I do want to wrap up Nyoka's, and then, like I said, if there's time, we'll head to Byzantium, but that's high hopes. Not sure if it's going to happen. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Tuesday with another new Outer Worlds video.